There are going to be some unexpected blessings that's going to happen to you. Can y'all imagine that? You got blessings that's coming to you, but you're not expecting it to happen. You're getting ready to rise in power. You know, God led me to the scriptures where Joseph, when he was sold into slavery, we know the story. But look how God turned that bad situation around for the good of Joseph. And not just for Joseph. God turned that thing around for the entire family, for his entire generation. He rose to power because God knew that there was a famine that was going to come in the land. And God knew the heart that he gave Joseph. And he knew no matter how bad his family did him, how they mistreated him, God knew that Joseph, in the end, was going to do the right thing. You are going to rise like Joseph. You're going to rise in power, just like Joseph. You're going to be able to tell your family who hated your guts. You're going to be able to tell these people that lied on you, who mistreated you, who laughed, who mocked, who scoffed at you, family, who thought you were nothing. You're going to be able to tell these people, just like Joseph told his brothers, yeah, you did that. You meant it for evil, but God turned it around for my good. You're going to be able to tell people that. You're going to receive unexpected blessings in your life because you have the favor of God upon your life. You have the grace of God upon your life. And when you got the grace of God, when you have the favor of God upon your life, you don't need anything else. It's better to have the favor of God than not having the favor of God on your life. Look at Abraham and Sarah. You're getting ready to have some miraculous things happen for you. You're getting ready to have some supernatural things happen for you. Just like Abraham and Sarah, you will have a testimony, just like the widow of Zarephath. You remember the widow of Zarephath? You remember that woman? When she was getting ready to eat her last meal, her and her son, and she was getting ready to die, but God sent a prophet with a word in his mouth with some illogical instructions. Think if that woman of Zarephath would not have followed the prophet instructions. See, God is letting us know through that, family, whatever we give to God, God is going to take the little that we have and make it much. When she put what she had, the last, into the hands of the prophet, which was a type shadow of our Lord. When you give it to God, God said, let me show you some great and mighty things that you didn't know I could do. God said, give me your little bit so I can make it much. That's what God going to do for you, family. God said, I'm getting ready to give you some unexpected blessings. I'm getting ready to give you something that you didn't even look for. You didn't even ask me for this. You wasn't even looking for this to happen. You know why you're not looking for some unexpected good things to happen for you? Because you're so used to things happening bad for you. You're so accustomed to things not working out. You're so accustomed to the world weighing down on your shoulders. See, this is why God is getting ready to change the trajectory of your life so you don't get used to bad things happening for you. God said, expect the unexpected. I want you to hashtag that. I want you to like this video if you believe it by faith. God said, get ready to expect the unexpected. God said you're going to rise to power just like Joseph. God has chosen you, family, to be a blessing because you're going to be a blessing to your family, to your generation. God knows he can trust you. God knows the heart that he has given you. And you are going to be able to say, you meant all this for my evil, but God turned this around for my good. See, we will always have the ending that will be good as long as we don't put our hands in this, as long as you don't fight back with your hands and with your mouth in a negative way, as long as you learn to hold your peace and really let God fight the battles for you, family, you have nothing to worry about. See, when God said, hold your peace and let me do the fighting for you, you hold your peace. You be quiet. We need to keep our mouth shut. No matter how people make us feel. Now, you don't let people run over your family. Yeah, we have a voice and we have to speak up, but God will lead you when to say what you need to say. And if he don't lead you to open your mouth and say anything, you just pray in your heart. You pray in your spirit. And you say, God, you heard what they said about me. God, you saw what they did to me. God said, I will be an enemy to your enemies. He said, I will bless people who bless you. God said, I will curse everybody who curse you. You will rise to power and you will experience the miraculous. Just like Abraham and Sarah, They laughed at God because they knew from the natural side of life that it was impossible to have a child. See, God will wait to the end of a thing to give you a new beginning. God said, I'm going to wait to the end of it. God said, I'm going to let this thing dry up. I'm going to allow a drought to come into your life. God said, because I'm going to send a raven to feed you. I'm going to send a raven, glory be to God, to sustain your life. All you need is a word. All you need is a word from God. That's all you need. All you need is a word from a man, a woman of God. All you need is a word that come out of your mouth. God said we should not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. You got to have a word that's going to come out of your mouth. You will rise to power. You will receive unexpected blessings because the favor of God is upon your life. The hand of God is upon your life, family. A lot of people can't understand why you always get favored. A lot of people can't understand why doors keep opening for you. Talk later.